Just Ross Whitley with your first alert forecast.
Beautiful weather out there once again today. Temperatures started out in the 40s and 50s. We're going to fall back there overnight tonight. 75 is where we sit, 73 in Apalachicola, 77 in Blountstown, 76 in Mariana, and 77 in Defuniak Springs. The Gulf water actually has cooled a little bit, back down to about 70 degrees. I know it's reading 71 offshore, but near shore, even some locations reporting into the upper 60s. So quite chilly for the water temperature this time of year. We just haven't had a whole lot of warmth. We've had a nice spring as far as that goes. We only had really one hot week out of the spring so far. You can see the sea breeze working on the radar. That is about it, and some prescribed burn smoke. We've got our UV index back, 9.8 in the very high category. So if you are headed to the coast, out to the pool, or to a water park, make sure you do have the sunscreen with you, or if you're going out in the boat, definitely got the sunscreen on as well. Again, that UV index at 9.8. Yellow flags flying across the area today. We did have a single red in the state park of Gulf County. We did drop the purple flag that has been flying, so thankfully that was not an issue. So if you are headed to the coast, make sure you check the flags before getting in the water. Always know how to identify and survive a rip current before getting in the water. If you don't know how to do that, you can go to mypanhandle.com. You can click on rip currents and you can learn all about them. We got a nice video for you there as well. 10.2 on the pollen count. That's staying in the high category. Hickory, juniper, and oak. That's your top allergens at the moment. And some beautiful pictures of flowers sent by viewers around the area. So again, just absolutely gorgeous weather ongoing and some nice flowering plants showing off. 50s overnight tonight, even some upper 40s. We'll see the wind switching to out of the east and southeast. And with that, we're going to start to bring those dew points up. That'll mean the air will feel a little warmer, and you're going to notice the humidity on the rise. That'll be that air you can feel, and that will certainly become no more noticeable as we get into Friday. Thursday, you may start to notice it in the evening hours, but definitely on Friday as we go throughout the day, that wind picks up out of the south and east. Those dew points really rise. Even our coastal areas could climb into the low 80s on Friday, and then going into Saturday, even more warm and humid. Some spots could even be close to about 90 degrees. Checking out the temperatures, note the ridge building across the Midwest there. That's pretty easy to see with the warmer air back off to our west. So what does that represent as far as dew points go? Well, very nice conditions across the southeast here. Dry pressure or dry air in control across the Great Lakes as well as the Midwest. And then you notice moisture surging across the Midwest. That is the return of humid air going back across from our west, and that will slide east over the next couple of days. Rain chances don't return until Monday or Tuesday of next week, and if it looks like a summer pattern, that's because it is. About 90 on Saturday, and then about 87 to 88 thereafter, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, with maybe a pop-up chance of a shower or storm in the afternoon. So last little bit of really nice weather today. Tomorrow, embrace it.
Summer weather already, and we have a while until the first official day of summer.
Yeah, and I don't see that pattern once it establishes really breaking down anytime soon. So yeah, early summer, here it comes.
Sounds good. Thanks, Ross.